So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And a 1-1. And that's down and away. Swing and a base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The pitch. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Didn't exactly barrel the baseball there, but he stayed on it, and he stayed through it well enough to punch it the other way for the base hit.
Got him. 1 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
That to right. Acuna has it sized up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Meneses. Entered the day with the best batting average in the National League. Misses outside, 2-1.
2-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. There's the strike. The pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. No score. Back here at the ballpark, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And a 3-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Wood makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here's Orlando Arcia. The 1-1. Line drive, caught. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. No score here in the second. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Down the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
The left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 1-2. And that's outside.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And there's ball 4. Here's Chavis now. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Kelnick, the lead runner out at second. Ruiz at first, 1 gone. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Bounce to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Here's Lane Thomas, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. On the corner for a strike. 2-2 now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
In for a strike, and the count 1-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Amazing catch to end the inning, and he strands the bases loaded. Pitchers flat out love it when their teammates sacrifice their bodies to make a play.
Back here in Nationals Park. New inning getting started. Here's Kevin Pillar. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a good eye there. And here it comes. Ripped to third and caught. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Next pitch misses, 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Albies. Jump throw across his body, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good sinker rolling the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Digging in, Joey Meneses. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. And the pitch. That's off the mark, and now 3-1.
3-1.
There's a strike.
You got a full count.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen. Singy, do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Here's Jared Kelenic. He reached out a walk his first time. That pitch clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Michael Chavis to bat next. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. What a stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. So 1 left for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Riley. They say you win. Next pitch just misses. 3-2 now. At the belt and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He hit into a double play his first time up. Kelnick has this one sized up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 down, nobody on. Called strike right there. That's to third. On to Chavis. And Albies is retired. And that'll do it. Set down 1-2-3. And we are still scoreless. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Washington. Michael Chavis. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for Washington. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Orlando Arcia.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb. So they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Here's the catcher to hit, Travis d'Arnaud.
Really nice swing in his last at-bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Thomas makes the catch, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. Base hit down the line. Around second, on his way to third. And that's a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Recognize the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice bat.
Base hit into center field. 1 run's in. The 2nd run scores. It's 2-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now here is Michael Harris. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Thomas to third, in there safely. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for Atlanta, Brandon Crawford. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Here's Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he deals. And that's outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Kicks and fires. That's a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Conforto settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2-2.
That misses. Ball 2. And now it's filled up. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Charlie Morton.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next one is off the plate, and a full count now.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Cate.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Comes the 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts it away for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So up next, Ozzie Albies. Next offering upstairs. There's the strike.
We got a full count.
And that's ball 4. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. 1 for 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right side. Wood pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud, the next to hit. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Albies, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Rips one to right, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Jurickson Profar. Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Meanwhile,
2-2.
activity in the bullpen. Colin McHugh getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with a 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands. It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. Didn't go.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Jared Kelnick. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. The pitch.
1-2.
And now it's even up. Right through there, got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Nationals leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, all set for the start of the inning. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike. They say it went.
2-2.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now Kevin Pillar.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 2nd out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves go down quietly, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Colin McHugh takes over on the mound.
65th appearance on the mound for him this year. That's a bunch. So there's no doubt he's a guy they trust and really like turning to out of the pen.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
For the Nationals, the catcher, Rebirth. Ruiz.
In the air out towards right center. Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 7.
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Out to short. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for Washington, the center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Lane Thomas. The wind of the pitch. That's a laser base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Man at first. Jeter Downs to the plate here. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Back-to-back singles. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
New pitcher for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. So now 3-2. In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. Runner from second crosses the plate, and now they trail by 1.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next to hit, Jurickson Profar. And now 2 balls and a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pitch is in there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first is in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. And welcome back. For the top of the 8th, here's Brandon Crawford. Next offering is in for a strike. Liner, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Crawford rounds second on his way to third. And he's got a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
And Booga.
Base hit, and a run comes in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 4-1. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1, and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Here comes a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Nats 1. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in. That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The Braves bullpen has some activity. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Out to short. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Jared Kelnick.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jared Kelnick. The 1-1.
Yeah.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Left-hand batter waits. In the dirt. Darnell throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Washington, the first
2
baseman,
out, space is empty. Michael Chavis will hit next. In for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A new arm into the game, the righty, Hunter Harvey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And here is Michael Conforto. Flips to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce.
Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
He's clearly their go-to guy in this bullpen to finish out ball games. Looking for his 40th save of the season right here. So he's been excellent.
Bounced up the middle. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
The right fielder, number 7, James Wood.
So digging in, James Wood. And he grounds one to the right side. Albies over to first in time. Now only 1 out remaining.
Number 28, Lane Thomas.
So up next, Lane Thomas, as the Nationals are down to their final out. The pitch. And now 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, ball game. And the Braves, even this series, up at a game apiece.
We've grown to expect him to just roll into games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very easy at times, and now he's up to 40 saves for the year.
4-1.